What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. As always, I am Colby.
I'm Brodie, and welcome to the only channel where picks and bets are the same thing. Roll the intro.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Money, money, money. We got a good one. Another good one. They've been giving us banger after banger after banger after banger recently, and UFC 330 is nothing short of a banger. I would honestly be very surprised if this is how they keep the fight order, but as of right now, opening the card, they have Jeremiah Wells and Miktabek Orobai, which is crazy to be a curtain jerker for a number of events. Like, I think it's crazy that he's the prelim opener, but they're really trying to get people to watch the prelims, or the card is really just that stacked. Probably the latter. But I think this first fight is going to be pretty straightforward. I mean, Jeremiah Wells is 39 years old. He's definitely on the back end of his career. His last fight, I will never turn off ad blocker. His last five, we got decision win to Themba Gorimbo, who's not in the UFC anymore. Canceled. Decision loss to Max Griffin, who's not in the UFC anymore. Lost to Carlston Harris, who I don't think is in the UFC anymore. Beat Matthew Semmelsberger, who's not in the UFC anymore, and Court McGee, and that's 4 years ago. You know, he's just too late in his career. Miktabek has insane wrestling. He's so strong, and it takes somebody who has equal anti-wrestling or just equal wrestling in general to be anywhere near his level. That's why he had such a good fight with Mateusz Rebecki. That was a sick fight. I don't think this fight's going to be anything like that. I think Orobai has no problem finding the takedowns. I mean, going to a decision with Chris Curtis, not bad. Knocked out Jack Hermanson in the first round, good. Beating Tofik, we see, after Tofik's last win, that was an excellent win. He did lose a split decision to Mateusz Rebecki, but that was a hell of a fight, man. That was a hell of a fight. What's up, Rain?
Rebecca's always a dog. Dude always brings it.
I believe you're new around here, so thank you for coming in, hanging out. Yeah, Tofik's a dog, so that's a good win in my eyes. He's very active. You know, three or what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 fights, 2025. I thought he fought a little bit more, but still, I like Orobai to get him down, get the submission, probably in the first round, man. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the exact same thing. I'm done betting on these old guys. I know it was Unk season for a while, but after Navajo knocked out Jan, Unk season is officially over.
Yeah.
Mitzabek Orobai, new sub. Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for the sub.
Thank you.
Mitzabek Orobai definitely should come out here and get a quick submission win. Round 1, he should make it look quick and easy. If not 1-2, I don't see Wells holding up here. Mitzabek is just so nasty.
Yeah.
And he brings power too. So I like the submission call since Wells has never been knocked out, but it's always the first time for anything. ITD might be a better play, but I like submission.
Yeah, definitely going to be taking the under on this. It's probably going to be 1.5, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. A -600 favorite. So yeah, give me the Miktabek inside the distance for sure, but we'll take a closer look at all the betting odds on Friday. Rain, just so you know, we go live at the same time on Friday, and we go through, we watch face-offs or weigh-ins, and then we go through fight by fight on DraftKings, and we pick our favorite bets, make some parlays together. It's always really fun. Second fight of the night, we got Neil Magny going up against Ramiz Brahimaj. Neil Magny, I feel like he's kind of a gatekeeper of the division at this point. Coming off of he came off the loss, right? To Amasov, but I mean, it's Amasov. Like that's all right. That's all right. beat Jake Matthews in a very controversial fight. Some people believe it should have been finished in the first round. I had money on Jake Matthews in that fight, but it didn't. Neil Magny came back, got the Darce choke in round 3. Before that, Elizu Zaleski dos Santos, he beat him punches from back mount. Lost to Carlos Prates, but I mean, again, not terrible. So he's holding up pretty decent. Lost to Michael Morales, but look at what the dudes he's losing to are going on to become. You know, he's a gatekeeper. He's a gatekeeper. So do we think Ramiz Brahimaj is on the level of Michael Morales, on the level of Carlos Prates? Me? No. He's coming off of a decision loss to Punahele Soriano, which I think is fucking crazy. I remember that fight. It was very boring, and I was upset about it. I'm pretty sure I had Punahele in that fight too, but I definitely had insurance bets on Brahimaj by sub, which he failed. Got it over Vanderford. Vanderford sucks. Billy Ray Goff sucks. Mickey Gall sucks. Lost to Themba Garimbo. Like, I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. It's pick'ems here, but I know it's like 70% of you guys on Tapology picking Neil Magny, and I think I got to lean Neil Magny. I think he's a good gatekeeper. I think he's legit. I think he's one of the few unks left that really still has some skill, and I just think he's the more skilled fighter. Giving Neil Magny by decision in a 3-round fight.
I cannot pick or put my money on these unks. I cannot do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. I still think Magny's lost to Jake Matthews. What you call a fight, you call a fight. You don't take it back.
Agreed. I agree.
So to me, he is 1-4 in his last 5. His only win coming over Dos Santos. Magny can fight back. Brahimaj can gas out. Magny's comeback could be amazing. A round 3 finish for Magny, I can see it. But what I actually see happening is Brahimaj coming out like a bat out of hell and getting a first round submission. His hands have been coming along. It's going to be able to make his way towards the hips more, like he wants to engage in his wrestling. I know Magny's great on the ground, good BJJ, but I just think he's too old now. Brahimaj is going to be faster in there, have the speed advantage. So I like Ramiz by sub.
I was trying to see if I can get stats on this. Can I? I want to see how many takedowns he shot in this fight. That's not going to show me. That's alright, we can check that on Friday. But for right now, I'm going to be rocking with the Unk, so it's going to be the first one on the card that Brodie and I disagree on. You got anything else for this one? Magny struggles against grappler and sub fighters. Brahimaj has 10 first round subs. That he does. I don't not see it. Like, I'm not blind to it, but I'm definitely gonna have to dive into them a little bit more before Friday. I don't know. I gotta take a little bit closer look at their last couple of fights. But you can never count Neil Magny out.
I agree. If Brahimaj doesn't get him out of there in 1 or 2, Magny's live for a round 3 finish. Brahimaj does gas out a bit, but
yeah,
he comes out so crazy in round 1. I don't know if Magny can keep the pace.
We'll see. He is old, but he's a gatekeeper for a reason. Certified gatekeeper too. He has been for a while. Another one that I believe we're about to disagree on, Rafael Tobias going up against Lucas Fernando. Rafael Tobias coming off a decision loss to DR Nurgazai. Before that, he got a first round rear naked choke on Contender Series. Oh my god, what? Palmen set 3. He got TKO by leg kicks. Before that, FFC, first round TKO. So he's getting finishes against lower end competition, and as soon as you see him get a step up in competition, like someone in DR, who I really don't rate that high, even after his first round knockout finish that he just had, because it was Bruno, like, whoop-de-damn-do. But, yeah, you see he gets a step up to some legitimate competition. He fails. He fails to rise to the occasion. Lucas Fernando coming off of a couple of really nasty first round finishes in LFA. LFA is actually a very good promotion. Before that, got a decision win in LFA, so he's on a bit of a win streak. Before that, don't forget, I want you to keep in mind, this Azamat Bakoev was 3 years ago in LFA. He was juiced to the gills. Go watch the fight. He was juiced to the gills. Loses a decision. That's all right. Loses a decision to Cesar Almeida 3 years ago. Cesar Almeida is an elite kickboxer. So he's still... I don't want to say he's not... I don't want to say he's rising to the occasion super duper well. Like, he's not beating these dudes that are in the UFC. Cesar Almeida, never really became like championship material in the UFC, but he's had a nice run. Azamat Bakoev is what it is. But I don't know. I feel like the momentum is more towards him. I feel like, especially these last two fights, they were a pretty big step up in competition compared to Pedro Oliveira and João Paulo. And I don't know. I think Tobias is a good forward pressure boxer. And I think he finds the KO. So, as of right now, I'm going to be going Lucas Fernando by KO. I don't have a round yet, but I like Lucas Fernando KO. Hi, Sarah.
I like Tobias by sub. If that Nurgazai fight with Tobias, there's like another 30 seconds on the clock. I know if, but 30 more seconds on the clock, he wins that by sub with a Peruvian necktie. Like, this man knows what he's doing on the ground. His jiu-jitsu's elite. I do worry about him getting the fight to the ground. But he's actually had a UFC fight. He's working with better guys now at the... I know it says he fights at a Sports Deerfield Beach, but I'm pretty sure he's working at the PI a little bit. I think he's going to be ready for this fight. I see another quick submission win. I haven't seen much of Fernando's tape, I will say that. I am going to look into how he responds to grapplers and takedowns, because I don't see any recent submission wins.
He does have a couple subs.
I know, but I'm talking recent.
Yeah.
Since his fights in the LFA, he has no submission wins, which means I don't think his grappling's up to par with a UFC level then.
I don't think Rafael Tobias is UFC level.
If he has grappling potential and Fernando has none, then this should be quick and simple.
We'll see. I think Tobias kind of sucks on the feet too, because he was just trying to wrestle DR the whole time. So I think Lucas is going to be able to pressure him. You can't shoot takedowns off the back foot. He's got a 7-inch reach advantage. 81.5-inch wingspan is nuts. I didn't even know. That's crazy.
I'll believe that when I see it.
That's crazy. What's that? 6'9". Yeah, we'll see what the UFC posts about it, but that's a 6'9" wingspan. That's crazy if that's true.
Yeah, I think
he's fought better competition. Like, dude, he fought Cesar Almeida, he fought Bakoev when he was all juiced up. Better competition, more experience. He's a little bit older, but not like a 40-year-old older. He's 29. He's fought in LFA, so I think he's fought in the more legit promotions overall. He does have a fight on Contender Series, which I know it's not UFC, but he did fight on Contender Series.
And he lost it.
Yeah, he did. But it was Cesar Almeida.
And Tobias won his.
Yeah. I know. I don't know. I'm sticking with Fernando KO. Probably first round.
I'm going to go with the guy who had the UFC fight, will not experience the UFC jitters, and I'm going to stick with Tobias submission. Most likely the first round.
We'll take a look at the odds for all that on Friday. Moving up, you could start this one.
We got Trayshawn, Eyes Too Close Together, Gore, taking on Vincente Brain Bleed Luque. Vicente Luque, 24, 12-1 in his career. He is 2-3 in his last 5, 34 years old. And on the other side, we got Trayshawn Gore, 6-4 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5, 32 years old. I'm taking Luque. Trayshawn Gore's got okay boxing, not the greatest. His grappling's better on that. That's how he's been getting his wins, usually with a guillotine choke. But when it comes to grappling, it's not going to be up to the par as Luque's. Luque knows what he's doing on the ground. Dude just subbed out Gaslam when everybody thought Gaslam was going to knock him out.
Nasty Darce.
Luque,
He is a nasty, nasty Darce.
I don't know what happened to him in the Joel Alvarez fight. He didn't want to go into the third round. Alvarez felt bad. That whole thing was weird. Holland subbed him. They went back and forth. So when it comes to grappling, I trust Luque more than Gore. All Gore has shown is he has a sick ghillie, and I don't think Luque is going to be stupid enough to stick his head in it. However, I do think Gore is going to be dumb enough to stick his head in Luque's Darce. I trust Luque more than Gore. I think Luque he definitely has more experience, been in the UFC a lot longer. Gore just got signed too early, didn't have time to progress his career, and he's kind of just like stuck in this weird field right now. He's starting to come along a bit, but I mean, a sub win to Bakoev, a non-juice Bakoev, who doesn't know much about subs or grappling except just wrestling. I know. Yeah, so give me Luque, give me the submission. I'm thinking around like 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Real quick, you're more great, Rain, and you start on Tobias, switch to Fernando. Who do you pick? Go with your gut, brother. Go with your gut, or go with where you think the money's at when we talk about that Friday, and we'll also show you ways you can kind of play both sides of the coin. Come watch us Friday. We'll talk all about the specifics of the bets Friday. But we're really good at kind of leveraging and playing fights without picking fighters. We're pretty good at like round methods and stuff like that. Like either fighter to win round 2 sub, shit like that. The over-unders hit a lot. Like stuff like that. We find a lot of value. That's why we like to do it live too, because we just take our time, pick through each fight individually, kind of go through each category, and we find some like hidden values. Sometimes we'll find like, it'll be like fighter A to win in round 1 by KO plus 100 just for round numbers. But then we'll find like either fighter to win KO round 1, and it would be 100 plus 150, and we're like, what the hell? So we take our time, go through, we find a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to backpack off of what Brodie said. I think Luque is just hands down the better fighter all around. I think if this fight was made like 3-4 years ago, he would probably be like a minus 1,000. If this happened before that brain bleed incident, I think Vicente Luque would be like a 5-1 favorite at least. He's just way better of a fighter than Trayshawn Gore is. I don't like the way Trayshawn Gore looks. I don't like his submission, that his only submission is a ghillie. You're not hitting a high-level grappler in a guillotine. You're just not. It's not happening. 16-8 UFC Luque versus 3-4 Gore. Yeah. Even Luque, like 50-50 fighter at 16-8, but way better competition. And 3-4 is just brutal. Gore, I just don't believe Gore is UFC level at all. I think
56% fighter right there.
Yeah.
50-50.
16-8. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I ate like 5 edibles before we started streaming this. And I think
a good idea.
Oh no, it was a great idea. We're like 24 minutes in right now. It was a great idea. I'm usually really good at quick math too, so that's how you know something's going on. Yeah, Gore's just not UFC level. He's not catching Luque in a sub, and I agree, Luque rounds 2 or 3. You got anything else for this one?
No, that's pretty much it for me.
Cool. Moving up, we got Dante Johnson going up against Eric McConaughey. Dante Johnson's a weird one, man. He's kind of got the look of a fighter. He's definitely an athlete for sure. but split decision win to Cody Brundage.
So did Mechanico.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I know, but Mechanico's way older, and Mechanico's not some like touted prospect. Dante Johnson, they're like, he's gonna come in and rip through everybody, and he gets a gilly over Cedric Dumas in the second round. Cedric took him down like 2 or 3 times in the first round and held him down the whole first round. That's bad. The way his feet move, whack. The way his hands are just kind of like, he's like standing like this, whack. He looks like a dude that doesn't really know what he's doing out there, and he's just wholeheartedly relying on his athleticism. Can it pay off against a 36-year-old Eric Mechanico? Absolutely. Absolutely it could. He's 9 years younger. He's going to be more explosive. He's probably stronger. I believe he was a football player before the UFC, so football players, they're explosive. Very, very explosive.
College.
Yeah. Absolutely live to just chin Mechanico in the very first round. But I just don't have faith in Johnson. I don't know if Mechanico is going to be the man to fraud check him. Probably not. But I like the value on it. And let me see. I didn't even see what the odds are. I'm saying I like the value. Oh, plus 185. That's actually not as bad as I thought he would be. I thought he was going to be like a plus 300. I like Eric Mechanico.
Mechanico is going to fraud check him.
No, I just said I don't know for sure if Eric Mechanico is going to fraud check him, but I like the value. And I don't like the way Johnson moves in there. And like you were just saying how you're going to take somebody with more UFC experience, that's how I'm feeling about this. A loss to Nursultan Ruziboev, not terrible. Split decision win to Cody Brundage, neutralizes itself. Loss to Susurkayev, depends how you look at it. I don't rate it that high, but he also brought him into the third round. Another dude who's supposed to be this big killer touted prospect. He did get caught pretty good, but that almost went to a decision too. Beat Rodolfo Vieira by decision. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna beat Dante Johnson by decision. And like I said, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's a very low confidence pick. That's a very low confidence pick, but
Nursultan Ruziboev. Good competition. Knocked out Mechanico. Pretty fast, if I remember that right. Split decision with
it
Cody
was a second
Brundage.
round.
Cody's. It was a second? All right. Second round. Still good win for Ruziboev. No, not a good one, but all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Cody Brundage, split decision win. Cody's okay. If you're losing to Cody's in the UFC, you should probably cut your ticket. Lost to Banks or Susurkayev. I think Susurkayev absolutely sucks. He is trash. He is terrible.
He's undefeated though.
Could have knocked him out. I bet on Mechanico to knock him out. He came close a few times, and then Mechanico got knocked out. His chin's not the greatest. Rodolfo Vieira absolutely sucks, but he has a good chin. That fight went to decision. And on the other side, we have a split decision win to Cody Brundage, which good. You should beat Cody's.
Uh-oh.
And
Getting reps with Strickland and Fluffy. What do you always say about training with Strickland?
wait, who is?
Dante Johnson. Also, let me just pull this up real quick. Rain, I don't know if you came from Tracker, but for 2026, just so you could see, top 3 most accurate favorite predictor, top 8 most accurate underdog predictors, top 8 most profitable overall, top 7 most profitable favorite, top 6 most profitable underdog, and top 9 most profitable method predictors. And Brodie was number 1 most profitable predictor last week on Tracker. I'm also on like an 8-week win streak. He was just on like a 6-week. But what do you always say about training with Strickland? And it was right. It was dead right last time. So tell him. You came from Tracker. Sweet.
Benefits Sean Strickland. It doesn't help nobody else. Crap! I didn't know that.
Who was that about last week? Because it was so right. Who was that about? I'm blanking on it. You
I
look like
didn't know
you
he was
just
training with
you look like you just got told you have 6 months to live.
Dude, this might affect because McConaughey's not
Ah,
like absolutely
shit.
trash. But I had more faith that Dante Johnson would just work better on his grappling and striking, mostly his striking, because it did look kind of bad in his fight with Brundage. He could have knocked Cody out if he just pushed a little more. So I was thinking he could have knocked out
Hell yeah.
McConaughey too. But it doesn't. No. Dude. Fluffy's training with Strickland too. I might not have to I might have to reverse pick on Fluffy. I don't know what to do here now. I'm at a frozen moment in time. Ryan just you locked me up here. I gotta stick with my original pick. I have to. I don't like McConaughey's chin. At any moment, he could get touched. He could get rocked with Dante's power and get put out. I gotta stick with Dante Johnson.
I don't think Dante hits that hard. He doesn't really know how to throw a punch for it.
I mean, he has knockouts prior to. Oh my God, ad blocker. He has knockouts prior to the UFC.
Yeah, but that's not UFC.
I know regionals. I know, but then he's sub.
If he could learn
he has
the
finished
basics, I would have a lot more faith in him. But he's just so sloppy.
But he has UFC finish wins. McConaughey only has UFC finished losses. All his wins are.
I don't think he's gonna finish him here. I think he's gonna get a decision win.
See, I'm looking at the UFC. I'm also sticking to a pattern, right? When I see that you're in the UFC and you win by submission, and then you win by decision, you're gonna win by KO. I'm going Johnson KO.
All right.
I'm gonna stick to it.
Yeah.
He carries the power. I don't trust McConaughey's chin. If Susarkayev can knock you out, then I think it's gonna be I think Johnson can do it. The power's there for him, and I'm tired.
You'll find out Saturday night.
Damn that! I mean, shorter guy throwing it overhand right. He might not see it coming.
He'll see it coming because he fucking holds his hands out like this for some reason.
You never know.
We'll see. Maybe he cleans stuff up training with Strickland, but...
It's a decision for McConaughey?
Yeah. McConaughey decision. In a G. They're bringing the hood to Philly. What you got for this one, Brodie?
So Eduardo Henrique is not the person I thought he was, but why does his name sound so familiar?
Is anybody really the person you think they are?
No, I thought this was the dude who fought Meng Dang.
Oh. That was, I think that was Eduardo Sousa. Or Henrique Sousa or something like that.
This guy has a contender series win against Antoine Ho.
The hell did you just call me?
I don't remember that fight.
Me neither. When was it? Last year?
Yeah, last year, September.
What?
So this guy's waited a long time, and he hopped in on short notice. So this is weird to me. Very weird to me.
Also, yeah, like 4 days short notice. Antoine Ho.
Yeah, he fought Antoine Ho.
Come on now. Oh, man.
I'm just not sure. Charles Johnson. All right, I'm going to follow the pattern for this one. I still got to do more research. So this is an unofficial bet. Do not tail it until you find out Friday. Charles Johnson. He's on a loss win streak. The dude he's losing to, Ramazan Temirov. I mean, didn't he pop after that fight too?
Yep.
Then he knocked out Loney. Then he got knocked out by Alex Perez. Then he split decision win Bruno, which I thought he lost that fight.
Oh my god, then he got fucking spread wide open by Asu. Spread it. Fuck yeah. Dude, that was nasty. Wasn't there 2 of those on that card? Didn't Wes Schultz hit one too? On the same card? Somebody hit one on the same card.
Was it the same card?
I
or was it the
swear, I
week after?
swear.
Batista went for one, and he ended up getting like a knee bar on.
I know that
Santos.
was
I remember
nasty.
that.
I
just
swear
remember that was
Wet
the same
Schultz
card.
spot on that card.
Yeah, no, I gotta go Charles Johnson right now. I'm low confidence. Charles Johnson to win.
Oh, it's
He's on
Con
short
Oakley.
notice.
Con Oakley did it, remember?
Oh yeah,
It was the same card.
it's on short notice. Is he gonna make 125 on short notice?
Is he a 125er typically?
Yeah.
He could, man. He's a Mohican? Oh, he's a
I mean,
Brazilian?
this was today, right? This was announced today. They found the replacement.
Right now, today. And if I'm lying, may God murder my children today. Right now, today. Please, God. Please.
Yeah, I'll take Charles Johnson, and he's probably gonna find a weird knockout late in the fight.
I'm thinking the same thing. I think Charles Johnson isn't really somebody you can fight short notice. Yeah, I agree. I don't really know a whole lot about Eduardo Henrique. Got to watch some tape on him because it just got announced today. Do know enough about Charles to know that he will fight for your money. He's got multiple paths to victory.
The only one with the current win over the current flyweight champion.
Yeah, man, he finds wins. It's a blessing to be knocked out by the energy. It's a blessing. And I think he's going to bless Eduardo Henrique. Give me the energy KO. I like him to find it at some point. Probably early, man. Probably early.
You're thinking early?
Probably. I don't like short notice against Charles Johnson.
Man, it doesn't sound good, does
Flying
it? Sounds
across
like
the
a round
world,
really
too. He's
good.
coming for... I'm assuming he trains in Brazil. So he's going to be flying here from Brazil on... So he's probably flying here... He's probably getting his shit together today. Flying out tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Thursday? He's gonna land in Vegas,
Yep.
do all his shit, do his fucking pre-check-in, start his weight. He's probably gonna start his weight cut before he gets on the flight. Try to finish cutting weight in 24 hours. Weigh in Friday. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Yep, Brazil he trains out of.
Brazil. Yeah, so probably be landing in Vegas tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not good. Johnson's probably been there for like a week or two. Training, prepping. Yeah, give me Charles Johnson.
Chitty, 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 can't you see? Up next, we got Chidi and Kawani going against Yoel Alvarez and Chitty. Oops. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happening? Chitty, 25-12 in his professional career, coming off of a decision loss to Carlos Leal. I don't like that. Before that, got subbed out in the first round by Jake Matthews. Don't like that. Beat Dos Santos, but like we were saying earlier, you should be, especially last year. Beat Jared Gooden by decision, 2024. So not the most active fighter. And not on the best streak as of recently. Joel Alvarez coming off of that submission loss to Yaroslav Amosov. Like we said earlier, that's a loss that kind of cancels itself out. That dude is a absolute problem for anybody they put across from him. I don't know anybody that beats him. I know he has 3 losses, but I don't know anybody in that division right now that beats him. Coming off of a very what's the word I'm looking for here? Merciful decision win over Vicente Luque. He definitely could have finished him at any point. Showed a lot of mercy in that fight, like visible mercy on the face. Like, why are we letting this fight continue, ref? Before that, flying knee ground strikes against Car Close. Before that, beat Alves Brenner again a couple of years ago. But I just think Joel Alvarez is the better fighter. I think he's got better hands. I think he's got better grappling. I think he's got better wrestling. And I think he's got no problem either finding the chin or finding the hips of Chitty and getting him out of there somehow. So as of right now, I'm going to say Joel Alvarez sub. I like the sub. I feel like it's his easiest path to victory. Younger fighter. Joel's big too. He's going to be a little bit of a reach disadvantage, but not enough to the point where it really matters. But I haven't given up on Joel. I like him. Give me Joel sub.
I don't think this fight's going to be on the ground at all. I don't think Joel Alvarez really shoots much takedowns. I think the one takedown he shot was against Luque. I think that was his only takedown he's ever shot. And it was a mercy one. He has no takedown defense, I'm pretty sure, though. Or maybe that was the only takedown that he defended was Luque's. I don't remember. It was one of the two. I got to rewatch the fight. But here's what I do know.
We got 11 first round.
I was originally on Chitty. I'm no longer on Chitty.
Really?
I can't do it. I'm looking at the age. I'm listening to interviews where Chitty's saying it's hard to make weight. I don't know if he can do it much longer.
He'll be wearing the sunglasses at weigh-ins. You'll see. He looks rougher and rougher.
Decision by Carlos Leal. I mean, Leal's a strong puncher, but he does gas out late if you avoid him the first few. Alvarez is crisp and clean. This dude's cardio is good. I think it's going to be on the feet, and I sadly now think Chitty's going to get knocked out. I think the weight cut's going to be a big play here, and that's going to cause Chitty to fall from a couple, maybe 1-2s, maybe a right hook from Alvarez.
His chin has been very sus.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. His only recent win was against Zaleski dos Santos.
Yeah, that was a while
Before
ago.
that were decisions, and he knocked him out a year and 4 months ago. Then he got subbed by Matthews, lost the decision to Leal. I like to follow the patterns. When you lose by 2, the next one's probably going to be the next. I think he's getting knocked out.
I'm gonna stick.
Alvarez, KO.
I'm sticking with the sub, probably first round. Alvarez sub down to plus 150 from plus 200. It'll probably go down even more than that by Friday, honestly, but I think I'm going to go with probably around 1 sub. He has a lot of them. He has like 9 or 10 first round subs. And Chitty just got finished by first round sub too, by someone who I don't think is as good as Joel on the ground.
Yeah, but I think the subs all come from Alvarez, people trying to take him down.
I'm trying to see if I can.
Gilly, armbar. His most recent submission win was in 2020.
Huh?
That can't be. Oh no, it's right there. 2023. Darce choke.
Yeah.
I think they all come from people trying to take him down. He gets a Gilly or a Darce, or if they get him down, he throws up a triangle or an armbar.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know. Maybe he rocks him and then darces him after he drops him. He's got wicked good hands.
I think if Chitty doesn't shoot a takedown, Alvarez knocks him out. If Chitty shoots a takedown, Alvarez subs him. This should be Alvarez inside the distance all day.
Yeah. That's another one we'll dissect on Friday and hit from a couple different angles. But regardless, Joel ITD. This one's pretty straightforward. What do you got for the next one, Brodie?
No more unks. Do I even have to say anything else? Like Barbosa is on a 3-fight losing streak. He just got knocked out to Jalen Turner. On Jalen Turner's comeback. Or was it a second fight? I don't know.
No, this is comeback. He knocked him out in the first round, right?
Comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put him down. Esteban Ribovics, this dude lost to Gamrot, who we just saw.
What? Oh.
Quillen destroy. But he's beating guys. I mean, split decision loss to Hack Press doesn't look too good after what Quillen did to him. But
look,
Quillen,
that's Quillen Slimeout victims. That's okay. Hack Press was a favorite going into that fight against Quillen too. Don't forget.
true.
That's
true.
Quillen
That is true.
Slimeout victims. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
So he's losing to the Quillen Slimeout and he's winning against these guys that he should. Wait, he has to win against McKinney. I do rate that.
Yeah, he head
He's
kicked him
crazy.
37 seconds into the fight.
That means he can throw things people won't see coming. If McKinney didn't see it coming.
And he's willing to exchange in the heat.
And Barbosa, I don't know how he's gonna react.
He's
after just
40.
getting recently KO'd. He is 40. I'm not betting on Unks no more. I can't do it. My pocket refuses to let me. I like Ribovics. I think this fight's probably gonna be on the feet. I don't think Barbosa's punches are what really matter here. I think his kicks are the more powerful part of his body. If Ribovics can get in the clinch, make it a little dirty, I think he'll have no problem getting probably a knockout finish here. But Barbosa's tough. He's durable. It could go long. He fought close with Lerone Murphy, but Lerone Murphy is a point striker. Fought close with Dakar Close. That was an interesting kind of fight. I don't know. I think the finishing upside is definitely on the Esteban Ribovic side. So give me Ribovics, and I don't know why I keep thinking submission, even though I want to say KO. I'm gonna go KO. I'm gonna go. This is one tough 40-year-old. I mean,
He didn't look that tough in his last fight.
true, but it's Jalen Turner.
Jalen Turner's just a big, long, skinny dude. I think
Yeah, no,
Ribovics
give
is
me
way harder.
Ribovics KO. Ribovics KO.
Fade Onsen on these, I know, dude. Usually it's very true. Magni's one of the only gatekeeper unks that I'll, like, still bet on sometimes, and I'm mostly just fading Dante. More so than picking Eric.
I agree with you, Ryan. Fade the Unks.
Yeah, and
Fade them
Aunties.
all.
I agree, though. Esteban should have no
Sterling
problem.
Ended Unk season.
Yeah, he did. Try again next year. I think Esteban gets Edson circling with his back against the cage early in this fight, having him looking terrified. And I think he finds the KO under 1.5, no problem. He's going to be ripping leg kicks, striking him. Wow, he's actually at quite a reach disadvantage. I didn't realize that. So he'll be striking him in the pocket. And I don't think Barbosa's chin's going to hold up.
He's got to get past the kicks.
Yeah, he will. And he's got some kicks of his own. So I'm very, honestly, that might be my lock of the night. Like, specifically the Ribovics KO. But we'll talk more about that Friday. Up next, we got Mansour Abdul-Malik going up against Dustin Stoltzfus. Malik 9-1-1 his professional career. His last fight came off that loss to Yusri Belgori, but that was the UFC's fault for giving him Yusri Belgori. That dude's nasty. Alex Pereira's training partner. He's also like 6'6", so there was just this crazy range disadvantage. But besides that, Malik has looked pretty scary against the competition they've put across from him. He had that weird draw against Cody Brundage when he like headbutted him or elbowed him in the back of the head or something. But before that, I mean, he was just running through everybody, even on Contender Series. Beat up Wes Schultz, beat up Dusko, beat up Nick Klein. He was beating the shit out of Cody Brundage, and then there was just a stoppage. Like, I believe it was a headbutt. Beat Tricoli, and then I believe if Yusri Belgori was only 6 feet tall, that fight would have been a lot closer, but Yusri's nasty. He was like a world-renowned kickboxer before he ever even entered the UFC. Going up against Dustin Stoltzfus, coming off of a decision loss to Calvin Gastelum. Before that, a decision loss to Nursultan Ruziboev. Before that, he actually had a pretty nice KO over Marc-Andre Barriault, but Barriault's a glass cannon, has been for a long time now. Lost to Bruno Ferreira, who's been declining. And he beat Punahele Soriano, who I've never rated that high in the first place. I mean, you go back far enough, you'll see his loss to Gerald Mearshart. Like, you know, I don't rate Dustin Stoltzfus that high at all. I think Malik should have no problem finding the KO here. Probably really early, too. Probably the first round. I'm very confident in that, in the KO.
I 100% agree with the Malik pick. I am worried about the KO pick.
What are you thinking, Brodie?
I'm thinking a decision. I'm thinking
Really?
if Malik's coming off a knockout loss, he's going to be more hesitant a little bit to throw in there. I think it's going to take him a bit until he realizes the power of Stoltzfus. Once he sees that either won't or possibly could put him out is when Malik will either turn up the pressure or be more counterative and aware. I think we're going to see a different kind of Malik after that knockout against Bagori. Definitely could catch Stoltzfus. I mean, Bruno Ferreira knocked him out. The Hulk does have power, but he's also kind of a short, bulky fighter. Malik does carry a lot of the muscle on him. I mean, this is also middleweight, the weirdest weight class in the UFC. So anything is possible in this weight class, and I mean absolutely anything.
Yeah, it is the goofiest weight class.
Yeah. So for some reason, I'm thinking Stoltzfus picks up his third decision loss in a row. I think Malik's going to do just enough to scrape by. A very cautious and careful decision.
All right.
Probably loses the third round when Stoltzfus turns it up and realizes he lost the first two and needs a finish.
Damn. It's a bold prediction. Take a look at the odds for everything on Friday, but as of right now, I'm going to be sticking with the KO. I think he's going to be coming out hot. I do see where you're coming from, though, 100%. I might even play it on something else.
It's just coming off a knockout. We've seen fighters act different.
Look what happened to Hyder Emil. He sucks now. He sucks now. He's so bad now. Oh my god, he won't even fight anymore. He won't exchange. He'll go in the octagon. He won't actually fight. But both of us on Mansoor. Not both of us on Inside the Distance. What do you got for this one, Brodie?
I got Coway kicking the legs out from Jalen Turner.
Yes, sir.
Dude, Coway's just a man. Turner's big. He's long. He's stocky. Plus 200. Malik decision. KO is minus 120. You might be onto something. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I'm telling you. It's going to be nervous after that. His first knockout loss. Look what happens to guys. They're always more hesitant in their comeback. Sometimes a KO doesn't come till round 3 if they get one because they need to feel more comfortable. Sometimes it's just decision. It's all about their mindset.
Yeah.
But this fight, Jalen Turner, he is long, he is lanky. The legs are going to be there out right in front of Coway to chop and destroy. Coway's kicks, they destroyed Harry Hardwick so bad he had to be wheelchaired out of that octagon. I see something similar here. I see something very similar. I mean, Jalen Turner had his first win in almost 3 years against Edson Barboza, a 40-year-old man. Now he's facing someone his own age who's on a streak.
I want to highlight this too.
What are we highlighting?
The height and reach. I just want to throw this out there real quick. So Jalen Turner's 6'3", Coway Fernandez 5'9", but Turner only has a 2.5-inch reach advantage. And to me, anything under a 3-inch reach advantage doesn't really matter that much. Once you got a 4-inch, 5-inch reach advantage, then it really starts to matter a bit if they know how to use it properly, of course. We've seen plenty of gigantic fighters just try to fight in the pocket for some reason. Turner, not one of them. But he's not really going to have much of a reach advantage. He's not going to have... in his mind, he's going to think he has a lot more of a reach advantage because of the height. And I had to highlight that real quick.
And then Coway punching up too. Turner might not see a lot of the overhands coming. And like I said, he's too long. The legs are going to be there. I love how Coway just blasts leg kicks. I see something similar what happening with the Harry Hardwick fight here, except Jalen Turner is not stupid. This dude's a good fighter. He's not even like I can't even compare him to Harry Hardwick whatsoever. Can't do it.
Harry was short notice too across the world, just to give him a little
True.
respect, but
Jalen Turner is a lot better. Jalen Turner probably knocks out Harry Hardwick round 1 as well.
to be fair.
I just think Coway Fernandez is going to be a little bit better here. I think the speed might be on his side, and I think the power might favor Turner more, but Turner's going to be more long and lanky, more there for Coway to find his punches and hit him. Coway can probably dodge a little bit better. I don't like the taller fighters fighting the short ones so much anymore after seeing a lot of what has been happening as these tall fighters go out quick. So give me Coway by TKO to the legs round 2 or 3.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think he's going to TKO him like with a leg kick, but I think that's absolutely going to set up the TKO. I think he's going to leave Turner with no option but to have all his weight on one foot, and he's just going to keep blasting the other leg. Like you said, his leg kicks are his path to victory. It's how he gets wins. They're nasty. Nasty leg kicks. And like I said, Turner's not really going to be able to be like a height reach bully in this fight. He's a couple inches taller, but they're not that far off in the reach. You know, Turner's going to be able to land head kicks a bit easier than Coway is, but Coway's not going to be looking to throw head kicks anyways. And I'm thinking the same thing. I think Coway's just a bit faster. I think Turner hits a bit harder, given he is, a bigger man. But I don't know. I've been high on Coway. I like Coway, and I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking leg kicks leading to some type of TKO. Probably second or third round.
Yep.
Moving on up. This is your girl. I'll let you take this one.
Biased pick. I'm warning you guys here. This is a very biased pick. I'm on Jillian Robertson. All right. I see Mackenzie Dern, not the greatest wrestler. Great grappler, great BJJ. She's starting to find some of her hands. Meanwhile, Jillian is just on a tear. Her grappling, not as great as Dern's. Her wrestling, way better than Dern's. If Jillian can get on top, one takedown a round is all she needs. She just needs to get on top, put some damage in. She can win this title here. The problem is, Dern is so elite with her BJJ skills that even Mackenzie Dern on her back is dangerous. Very dangerous. One slip up, one bad move, you can end up in something horrible. That's what happened to Amanda Hebos, and she lost by armbar. Almost lost her arm. They
Yeah,
almost
it's
got ripped
nasty.
off. So I'm worried. My confidence isn't high here, but I can never go against my girl. I can't go against the ones like are on my team, the ones I back. I gotta go with the red hair pot smoking MMA fight future champion of the world.
Oh,
I don't
man.
get how you don't back Jillian. 5-fight win streak, I get it. Competitions differ. But like, I don't know, man.
Jillian's number 9?
Yeah.
That's how fucking stale this division is. They're giving her number 9.
Yeah, they gotta work on this a little bit more. This division needs some more breath into it. I feel like Jillian should be higher than 9.
Wow. Sweated during too many times.
Yeah, you got it. We're going Jillian. I'm on Jillian. I think she gets the decision win. I think it's all 5 rounds. I think Dern knows what she's doing on the ground to stay safe if Jillian can get it there, which I think she can. I just see Jillian on top at least 3 out of the 5 rounds. Ground control, damaging strikes. It's all going to add up to a championship title victory. It's going to be a little sweaty, I feel like, but I feel like every Dern fight's also sweaty, so no matter what side you pick, you're gonna sweat. So I agree with you, Ryan. But give me Jillian. Give me the decision. I'm backing my girl.
Why does Mackenzie Dern talk like that? Because she doesn't. She just wants to feel accepted, but she doesn't know who from, either the Mexicans or the Americans. So Brodie on Jillian Robertson decision. I will say I'm a bigger fan of Jillian Robertson than I am Mackenzie Dern. I can't pick Jillian in this fight, man. I can't. Mackenzie Dern is huge. She's so big and muscly, and her jiu-jitsu's nasty, and it's only gotten better. And honestly, I think she has the better hands too in this fight. And I honestly think Mackenzie Dern's gonna find a finish. I wouldn't be surprised if she found a ground and pound TKO or some type of armbar, or because it's women's MMA, so there's always an armbar. Brazil, not Mex. Sometimes she's talking like this, huh? She's like, my name is Mackenzie Dern, man. But last night or a couple days ago, she was yapping on Paramount, and she was definitely Brazilian. But she doesn't know what she is. But I think she's the better grappler. I think she's stronger. I think she's bigger. I think it's a huge jump up in competition for Jillian Robertson. I do really like the confidence Jillian's carrying this week. Already saying, like, she's like, what'd she say? She was like, I feel like the belt's coming home with me in under 3. Like, it's already mine. I'm not worried about it. Like, something like that. Like,
Jillian also has the most finishes in the division.
Yeah, she does. But Mackenzie Dern's definitely fought the better competition. 100%. But yeah, it is a good fact to pull up. Robertson does have the most finishes. Which is ironic because everybody that thinks she wins thinks she gets it done by by decision. Which I think is just funny. Yeah, let me see what everyone's picking on here. Robertson, yeah, most people picking decision. Wow, decision for Dern too, most people. Yeah. I'm gonna go Dern submission. Mackenzie Dern submission, probably like the 3rd round.
Dern submission.
Yeah.
I mean, live.
Prove a point.
It's live. Like I said, if Robertson makes one mistake,
I think
it could be done for her.
I think her mistake, honestly, is going to be taking this to the ground with Mackenzie Dern. Because she's not safe if she's on top, and she's not safe if she's on bottom. And I think Mackenzie Dern's going to start picking her apart on the feet and give Robertson no choice but to shoot. Yeah,
There's
stall.
a way to be safe against Dern on top.
Side control.
All right.
Or like half guard.
Side control, half guard, crucifix. There are ways to
Yeah, right, bro. If she got Mackenzie Dern and crucifix, I would turn the whole fucking stream off.
No.
That'd be crazy.
That's when we start cheering.
That'd be crazy.
Wild. We go, Jillian!
That'd be nuts.
So there are ways to stay safe. But, like, it's just one slip up is all it takes. And that's what I'm a little worried about, that one slip up. So submission
It's
is live.
a 5-round fight, too, which is sick.
Yep.
Obviously, it's a title fight, but I'm just excited for back-to-back 5-round fights. Love to see it. Wow, usually, Ray, me and Brodie usually, or if we're split, it's usually only like 1 or 2 fights. This one, we're split on a lot. So it's a funny week for you to tune in.
First 5-round fight in the UFC.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, that might play a factor. I'm still riding Jillian.
I would love to see her pull it off, man. Genuinely, I think she would be a dope champ. But I think Mackenzie Dern's is too good right now.
Jillian wins rounds 1, 2, and 3, and then I sweat 3 and 4. She wins 1, 2, 3. I sweat 4 and 5.
You could definitely play her points, but again, we'll talk that Friday. There's many ways you can attack this fight. And absolutely, Rain, you need that confidence. You got anything else for this one, Brodie?
Jillian Robinson is gonna win.
I got darn. We gonna find out Saturday night. All right. Up next, main event of the evening, we got Islam Makhachev going up against Ian Machado Gary. Of course, Islam. I'm not gonna sit here and explain Islam's whole resume. You guys know Islam Makhachev. You know Ian Gary. Islam's last fight was his last fight. Oh, no way. Was his last fight Poirier?
JDM.
Oh, duh, yeah. He's had a couple of fights since then. Yeah, it was just a snooze fest, bro. My brain's like trying to block it out of my memory. Still, I literally had JDM like crying in between rounds because he just knew what was coming for the next 20 fucking minutes. Boring fight, but very, very, very dominant. Beat Moicano, who didn't belong in that position in the first place. Sick fight with Poirier. Went on to beat him in the 5th round. Beat a compromised Volkanovski. Beat a fresh Volkanovski. Kinda, depends who you ask. I think he lost that fight, honestly. Charles Oliveira, King Reed. So you know how it goes with Islam. He's going to be looking to get this to the ground. He's going to be looking for the sub. Ian Gary, his best weapon in this fight, we've been saying this every time it gets brought up. It's not his punches, it's not his kicks. It's his mind. He's a very, very, very smart fighter. He was able to survive a fight, 23 minutes out of a 25-minute fight against Carlos Prates without ever taking really any damage. Got cracked at the end. Was kind of close for him at the very end, but besides that, dominated that fight. And at first, we were on Ian, and we were like, he's going to be the one to do it. He's so smart, blah, blah, blah. And I think Ian definitely has some things that could help him in this fight. Blasting that oblique kick, blasting that teep kick, really using. He's 6'3", and it's all legs. He's very long and lanky. Also, of course, you start throwing teep kicks, you're going to get taken down by Islam Makhachev 100%. But I just don't see Ian being able to survive a full 25 minutes in this fight. I think Islam's just too good. GOAT contendency. Started on Ian, like all big man upsets, this is a good one, but Ian was cooked against Prates late. Islam sub in the 5th. I think Islam could find it in the 5th. I think he could find it sooner too. But absolutely, as of right now, I'm playing Islam Makhachev by submission.
Islam looked good against JDM. Not great. He looked good. The grappling was there. JDM, I don't know what happened after he won the title, but he kind of just completely fell.
Right? Worst champ fucking ever.
No idea what happened to him there. Ian Gary, his IQ is incredibly high. This man knows what it takes to get done. He flew out to Dagestan as soon as he knew he was going to, not Dagestan, Georgia, as soon as he knew he's going to be training for this fight. He wanted to learn the Georgian wrestling, to have some technique to combat against Islam, but Islam's been doing this his whole life. And Gary, you're distracted, brother. Brother, you are distracted too much.
What do you mean, ask wife?
Dancing outside of your house, begging your wife to let you back in, while her ex-boyfriend's eating steak on the dinner table, and she's coddling him. You are way too distracted. Islam's not. Islam's goal is set. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Smash.
His second fight at 170. He's going to be more comfortable here now. He's already gone 25 minutes in this division. He knows he can do it again if need be. But I don't think he's going to need to. I think Gary's distraction mixed with him thinking he's all that, thinking he can do this, it's not going to come well. He has great IQ, but he also has a huge ego. And that huge ego is what's cost him against Shavkat.
I will say, he ruined Shavkat's career after that fight. He's gone on to fight for a title now, and Shavkat has not fought since. Had multiple surgeries on his knee.
He did.
But he did lose, but long term,
Islam's
like, who lost?
different monster.
Yeah. It's like, I
You throw
made sure I've
one-
got to look human. I.
Islam is a different monster. I think he did still, yeah. I think Islam picks up a sub here. And I do like the round 5 call because Gary did have issues with Prates in round 5, but Prates hits like a mother effer. I don't know if Islam's punch power matches up to Prates. I'm pretty positive.
Bro,
probably doesn't.
Islam said in an interview this week, he's like, I was going to. I'm not gonna do anything. He said he was gonna knock out Dustin Poirier, but Habib told him to keep wrestling because it was the easiest path to victory. But he was like, I was 100% able, and I know I could have knocked him out 1000%, but I listened to Habib because it's Habib.
Yeah. I mean, do what Habib says. He still got the win over Dustin Poirier. Win's a win, a win.
Win's a win, a win.
Yeah, he subbed him.
Subbed him in the 5th round with a Darce choke. Like remember he grabbed his ankle, healed him down.
I think Islam's gonna get it done here again. Submission, I do like later when Gary's a little more tired.
Yeah, like 4 or
Islam's
5.
not gonna gas. He's gonna use his body weight. He's gonna put it on Ian, and Ian's just gonna tire himself out from trying to get up constantly. So give me Makhachev, give me sub. Probably I don't know yet, but either 3, 4, or 5 I do like.
Yeah, well, again, we'll take a look at all these props on Friday. So definitely make sure to come back Friday and hang out. You got anything else for this one, Brodie?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, as always, boys and girls, ladies, gentlemen, fellas, fellettes, fellatios, thank you all so much for hanging out, both old friends and new. You know where to find us every Wednesday and Friday, right here on YouTube. Go check out our page description. You can find our Discord. We kind of just started it recently. We're doing our best to be as active on there as possible. Before the fights start, we make sure to have all our bets posted and some of the channels in there. So join that. Everything's free. We don't charge for nothing. I'm working on getting my predictor bot back up, so we got some stuff ready for you guys. And we will be back Friday to make some motherfucking money with everybody. And I'll be looking forward to it, Rain. Brodie, you got anything for the people?
I got nothing, man. I will catch you guys later.
All right. Later, guys. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.